Welcome to Vskills YouTube channel. In this video, you will learn about the top interview questions for automation functional testing. So, let's get started. Question number 1. What are the key values that you demonstrate as a leader? The answer is, as a leader, the most important value that I believe in is my integrity together with honesty and trust in all my actions to establish credibility as a leader. Such that, by having this conviction behind my words and actions, those whom I lead are bought into the direction I take them. Question number 2. How do you gain commitment from your team? The answer is, as a leader, my focus is to gain commitment from my teams by influencing and persuading them to set specific objectives and buy into the process. Such that, after they have established cooperation and cohesion, they are on board to achieve the set goal. Question number 3. Why do you think a leader would fail? The answer is, I believe, that any leader would fail when they cannot get their team together on board with the goals of the organization. Also, the factors which are outside the control of the leader may also lead to failures like available resources, time constraints, and the economy. One must always learn from his failures. Question number 4. As a leader, what do you do so that you get others to accept your ideas? The answer is, as a leader, I generally speak about the benefits of the idea and how to apply it. Also, I stay open to other thoughts and alter my ideas so that all can agree. Therefore, when I gain others' approval, I am much more successful in attaining the goals than to make it mandatory to follow procedure. Question number 5. How do you praise a team member in public? The answer is, as a leader, I would use a time when we all would be gathered in a group, like a meeting, to bring up the praise to the team member. Also, the motive would be to appreciate his success in front of the group so others could also learn best practices. Question number 6. Do you feel it is necessary to meet with your team? The answer is, as a team leader, I feel that I should meet my team at least once a week on a set date and time. Since I strongly believe communication among team members is very critical, also this gives the team an opportunity for get-together on a regular basis and talk about the challenges faced and suggested practices. Also, for any events like a new project begins, an award or promotion is given, or in a challenging situation, I would want to bring the team together, so that everyone feels a part of the team and come together in challenging times. Question number 7. As a team leader, how would you go about getting cohesion among a team who disagree? The answer is, in such a situation I would find common ground between the members who disagree. Thereafter, talk about the importance of the overall goal and the implications when we do not come together to achieve it. I would make them understand how important it is to work together in agreement so that it is a win or win situation for both parties. Question number 8. Have you mentored another aspiring leader? The answer is, yes, I did mentor another aspiring leader, wherein I treated it much like the relationship that I have with my team. I worked towards building a strong working relationship with the person, listened to goals, gave advice, and my personal experience. Also, I shared my best practices and continuously monitored his progress to celebrate his success and help him move in the right direction. Question number 9. What, according to you, is the most difficult part of being a leader? The answer is, as a leader, I am expected to manage the team and bring them together to work towards achieving the goal. It is my responsibility to see the end goal and vision of an organization to lead others towards it. But, when others do visualize it the same way, we are required to be the lone voice to bring them back on track. Question number 10. As a leader, how do you handle change? The answer is, being the team leader, we are required to be the first one to embrace change since we are to lead and bring about changes. Also, I am required to ensure that I can communicate the change with a conviction that it's the right path to adopt. For this, I prepare by ensuring that I have answers for all questions that may be asked, or find resources to answer them. Along with this, I patiently listen to others' concerns about the change and help them through the transition. Question number 11. What steps do you take when you are unsure about achieving the goals? The answer is, as a leader, I am open to feedback and be willing to ask for help when I am not clear on how to achieve a goal. I would also use other resources available to find the best course of action to achieve the goal. Question number 12. What strategies would you use to share bad news with your team? The answer is, as a leader, it is my responsibility to bring the team together and state the news. Also, I would explain as to why it occurred and the steps needed to take in the future. I would also ask the team to share their opinion and concerns, answer questions, and share their viewpoints to know how we can avoid a similar situation. Question number 13. Do you think whether competition among a team is considered healthy? The answer is, I believe competition in a team is very good as long as it is in good spirit. The team must have a high level of cohesion among its members to avoid any misunderstandings. Being the team leader, it's my responsibility to ensure positivity when there is a competition and monitor it continuously. Question number 14. What technique do you use to build support for your ideas with employees who do not report to you and on whom you have no authority? The answer is, in such a situation, where I am required to build support for my ideas with cross-functional teams, I make sure that I voice my opinion in an extremely clear and effective manner. In order to develop effective relationship, I will listen to their feedback and ideas carefully, together with any alterations suggested if they are necessary to build support or improve on the idea. My motive is to build an environment where I seek for input and validate my idea by explaining why it's the best possible route. Question number 15. Share any situation when an employee disagreed with your decisions and policies and steps you took to handle the situation. The answer is, as an in charge, it is my responsibility to hear them out to understand reason for disagreement. Once I am clear on the reason, I would go back and re-explain the directive and reasons for it. Also, I would sincerely listen to their feedback, and if it is the correct thing to do, then we'll make necessary changes to the policies. In case his opinion or feedback does suffice the objective, then I would stick to the facts as to why their commitment is necessary. Question number 16. What is your style or method to delegate responsibilities to your team? The answer is, in order to delegate responsibilities to the team members, I tend to match the required responsibilities to the strength of each team member. In case there is a team member who is working towards improving an aspect, then I will give them the opportunity to take on the task and make sure they have the required tools to be successful. Also, I would monitor their progress with the desired goals. Question number 17. What technique do you use to rally your team in difficult projects? The answer is, in difficult times, I tend to communicate my confidence in their ability to complete the project. Also, I make sure that I remove all the possible obstacles so that they have all the tools required to complete the task. Moreover, I ensure that there are clear expectations and open communication. Question number 18. What steps do you take to encourage the development of your employees? The answer is, as a mentor, it is my responsibility to develop the skills of my employees and give effective performance feedback on a regular basis, and constant coaching. Also, I take personal interest in the development of my employees, such that when they see the commitment towards their growth, they are all motivated. Question number 19. What is your strategy to remain engaged in a conversation? The answer is, in order to remain engaged in a conversation, I actively listen to the other person and paraphrase what others say to me. In this way, it ensures that I am on the same page as the other person, and this also keeps me attentive to the conversation and other person motivated to speak. Question number 20. What is the most difficult decision to make? The answer is, it's difficult to take the decision, especially to let an employee go. However, if they are not performing the way that they should be, it is the right decision. It is never easy to make a decision that will impact a person's life, but some steps are to be taken for better functioning. Question number 21. How would you proceed to reorganize your team? The answer is, to reorganize my team, first I'd look at the overall goals of the respective organization, and then I'll give my level best to match my team's strength up with the organization. Question number 22. Consider, there are people who don't report to you and you have got no authority over, so how would you build support ideas with them? The answer is, in such situation, where I must build support for my ideas with cross-functional teams, I'll ensure that I communicate my opinion clearly and effectively to them. Also, I'll listen to their feedback and their ideas, and I will make amends if they are necessary to build support or improve on the idea. I promote an environment where an input is sought and validates my idea by explaining why it's the best route. Question number 23. Whom would you consider the most important member of your team? The answer is, there must be a balance in every field of work, so for me everyone is equally important. Each person has his or her own different contribution to the team, and that's what makes us as a whole stronger. Question number 24. How do you delegate responsibilities to your team? The answer is, delegation is a vital management skill. But for some, it's the hardest to put into practice. To produce better outcome, delegation is to be implemented by defining the desired outcome, providing the right resources and level of authority, and, most importantly, by establishing a clear communication channel. Question number 25. What is your way to formulate and present arguments to others? The answer is, to formulate and present argument to others, first, I look at all sides of an argument so I know what may come up when I present my position. I base my arguments strictly on the objective facts. Question number 26. What role does leadership plays to a manager? The answer is, to communicate with clarity to the strategic vision to the management team, is what is the role of the manager involves. This vision must be able to be in the form of clear direction and plans. There should be clear objectives, timeliness, priorities, performance measures, and accountability. Question number 27. Ever came a time when an employee disagreed with your directive, then how did you handle it? The answer is, yes, in my career I've experienced such an event. I heard them out to understand why they disagreed. I have to go back and re-explain the directive and reasons for it. I listened to their feedback and, it was the right thing to do, take it to change the directive. However, if that is not the case, it's better to stick to the facts as to why the commitment is necessary. Question number 28. What difference a team manager holds from a team leader? The answer is, a manager is able to handle tasks and responsibilities and ensure that others get their work done, while a leader will inspire and motivate their team to procure their goals. Question number 29. How do you organize projects and tasks? The answer is, organizing project and tasks involve an active mind. These are the most important and time-sensitive and should be in your priority list. Question number 30. How do you achieve objectives in a fast-paced environment? The answer is, I ensure that the team knows the objectives and the timeliness that have been set. I place milestones, so each member can check his or her progress. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel.